Welcome back to the Game Day Vlogs. This is round 6.
7K. Me doing, I think you said I did a handstand.
Not bad, is she? Every now and then when she's asleep. Feel the crowd building. They're all stuck on the M1. I think I started with 10 or so touches in the first quarter. If you're at semi-professional level, you're probably working harder than what AFL players would. Wouldn't know how to tell the time if it was staring at them in the face, this bloke.
How do you stop the on and off wagon approach? Is it because I don't want it that bad, or is it because I have a fear of missing out?
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
Where are we going?
Going to tea.
Abby just asked me and I was like, I have no idea where we're going.
I've
Today, Junior?
really learned that Jackson doesn't listen to me when I speak and doesn't pay attention to my life.
That is so rubbish.
No, it's not, because I was listening to you speak to someone on the phone and they asked how I went in America and you said the complete wrong thing. You were like, yeah, like she loved it, and you just said these most random things.
Well, you didn't love it? You keep saying
So
completely wrong, but you say
You
nothing.
haven't watched the vlog. I can't remember exactly.
Oh, so now I can't remember.
No, because I was sitting upstairs and I was like,
And you still haven't given me an example. Still
you
waiting
said
for an
something
example.
about
3 hours later.
me doing, I think you said I did a handstand. I can't remember, but I remember sitting there
I
being
can't
like,
remember.
no.
One of those ones. Let's go. Bye.
Sugar and spice, give you everything that's nice. Come on, sugar.
Starving.
Starving.
What you got for us?
Guys, look how good I am. I fully meal prepped and packed.
You've done well. Look at this. Oof. She's not bad, is she? Every now and then when she's asleep.
Holy
Brother. What's up, brother?
what's the brother?
Not gonna lie, I felt like I was gonna fall asleep on that drive home. It's nearly 2 hours in the car, but I've got one reel to edit for a event that we filmed a week ago now, and then I'm chilling out because I'm tired. Reel is done. Time to make some dinner. I think it's 4:40. I'm pretty hungry, so a little snack before we go. Not bad. Are you ready for?
There is day.
Our favourite.
37K.
Fair, bro. I mean, to get you in the eyeball.
Symptom update, 10 DPO. My oldest.
The new LAPD training facility. Turns out they got... Okay, cool. See you guys.
Morning hot chocolate. It's hot. Only 8:47, so a little bit behind the schedule this morning. Got about 45 minutes until I want to leave, so time to get home, get some brekkie, have a shower and go. Just learned I've been saying Celtic sea salt wrong. I say Celtic, but I've got some Celtic sea salt with peanut butter, honey on toast here. I don't use butter, so we've got some grass-fed ghee on here with some Vegemite. That's our thoughts. Pretty much everything is good to go. We're at 9:29. Just get out of here. Oh, goodbye.
Good luck. Hold on.
Go kill him, Tiger. Now, have I got everything? Got socks, boots. Boots are at the club. Oh, mouth guards at the club. Shorts are in my bag. That's all I really need. We're good to go. Might make this a little series of pre-game chats because I like this little moment going to the game and just sort of trying to give some sort of inspiration, education, something like that. So for me this week, it has been filled with work. Mum and Dad coming last week, I didn't do too much work over the weekend and a couple days prior to that. So this week I've been playing a lot of catch up. I've had a lot of jobs to do with my JT Visuals, photography, videography page, as well as just normal work, which means my routine has sort of been thrown out the window a little bit. I've had a lot more late nights than what I usually would. And to be honest, I felt like I blinked and it was Saturday again, which is awesome, but also at the same time, it kind of doesn't feel like game day. And I've had those experiences before where I've woken up and I've been like, is it Monday, Tuesday? Like, just did not feel like game day at all, and my head wasn't in the right headspace. And I've gone out there and I've played like I don't even belong. Now that I understand that feeling from previous experience, I know how to flip and turn it around. And I think what's important is you have things that sort of get you into game day mode and just get you feeling excited and ready to go. A couple of those things for me is if I'm feeling flat, if I don't feel like it's game day, if I'm just not really there. Number one, I love listening to this 31-minute podcast. Matt does an unbelievable job. Number two, I'm not a big music listener, but I have a certain playlist that's going to get me up and about. Also like getting down to the beach, which you would have seen earlier, and I just start thinking about the game more and almost try and make myself a little bit nervous. That way I know there's some emotion, there's some feeling towards this game. It just gets me going. So what is that for you? What gets you in the right headspace and ready to go for game day? Drop it down in the comments below. That is going to be the question for the giveaway winner today. Let me know what gets you in the right headspace to dominate and go get that win.
Also, not allowed to play table tennis.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Because change of direction.
Yeah.
Just stand and deliver. Bang.
Yeah, not
bang.
playing you though.
Yeah, different story. When you're playing your B graders, you can do that. Yeah, nice. Not bad. I'm yet to hit a target. I reckon this is ball. This ball is a bit crooked, I reckon. Feel the crowd building. They're all stuck on the M1. Hardcore, do you want more? Come on, sticky mitts. Yeah, I'll just go bomb one from 80 from inside the square. Oh, I've hit the cone. Team, how are we? Good. Up above! LFG, baby! That's not gonna come. Deck's looking good. Speed in those young legs. Speedy's on. Kick it in well, Matty! Yep, called it early. Nice, Gary.
Nice, Gary!
Get it into number 4. Got a mismatch on the wing. Bands on. Hands are like glue. Haven't missed one yet. Watch your head, SJ. Ah! These wings look fresh. 3 down. Down, down, down. Yep. Get it in his hands. 1 down. Oos. Good way to finish off a drill with a cheeky touch towards the end there. Welcome back to the Game Day Vlogs. This is round 6, which is crazy. The season is flying by. I would love for you to subscribe to the channel. I am on the road to 10,000 subscribers. That is my goal. It is something that I set at the end of last year. By the end of 2024, I want to hit 10,000 of you supporting the channel, and hopefully I can give back to you in many different ways. And one of those ways is going to be an upcoming project that I have starting June 10th, or spots open June 10th. If you want to be first to know about those spots opening, it's going to go straight to my email list, which is the first link in the description. So make sure you go check that out. It is a program made by an athlete and is built for athletes pretty much only. It is going to be a stepping stone in changing the game, and I've got another project coming out later this year which I know will change the game for athletes. So be prepared for both of those. They're going to come at pretty cheap prices at the moment, just to show my support and love back to you guys for subscribing to the channel. So click that subscribe button. Don't tell me you don't have a YouTube account. If you've got a Gmail account, you've got a YouTube account. So this is the first bounce. Collingwood are a pretty good side. This was an important game for us as we were sitting 2-3. So winning this game would mean that we sit 3-3 for the season, and at a fairly even playing field, we would probably be in the top 8 if we won this game. So we knew it was going to be a big game. They beat us around last year. We played them in the last game of the year, and yeah, they touched us up, that's for sure. Their speed and intensity was on from the start. They were sort of playing for a final spot, so that's probably why. And we half knew that, or 75% knew that our season was done. So I don't think every one of us came with the right mindset to attack that last game of the year. So it was important for us to come out this game and start off strong. Our captain spoke about before the game,
forgetting about the end result, just focusing on the process, enjoying the moment, celebrating those little wins, and keeping our energy high. That is what was going to take us to the next level and win each quarter at a time. So that was our focus. Unfortunately, stuffed up a kick there, but I started off the game relatively well. I was sort of pleased. Nice little ground ball there, and the follow-up as well. I think I started with maybe 10 or so touches in the first quarter, somewhere there. I didn't count them, but I had a few people tell me, and I did feel like the ball was just sort of coming to me. A nice inside 45 kick, which I think we ended up, I think this was the play afterwards maybe. So yeah, we moved the ball relatively well. It was something, again, we focused on probably the last few weeks or majority of the season. We haven't been moving the ball that well as a team, so it was going to be a big focus of us, especially playing against Collingwood. They're a quick outfit, they're highly skilled. Obviously their AFL side, they mimic off and they do extremely well, winning the premiership last year. And I think Collingwood in the VFL made the finals last year. I don't know how deep they went, but yeah, they're a quality outfit. So quarter time, we were kicking with a breeze in the first quarter, so we were up by a couple goals at quarter time, and yeah, we knew that they were going to have a bit of a chance with the breeze to open the game back up a little bit. And to their credit, I don't think we played amazingly in the second quarter. There was a few key things that we spoke about at halftime in terms of just doing the basics, like the ball was getting over the back, and we, especially at contests, one-on-ones, we were sort of losing across the ground. They bought back. We smashed them in contested possession in the first quarter, and then they fought back in the second. So there was a few key areas and statistics there that we wanted to tidy up and make sure we got on top of. And for me personally, I just wanted to continue to focus on my running. That was a big focus of mine going into this game, was making sure that I was transitioning quick, I was reactive, not proactive, and getting from end to end, trying to support my teammates, because that's what I felt last week helped me to get and stay involved in the game. And I felt like that against Essendon as well. So this is the third game where I was like, yep, I want to continue to focus on my running. It's setting myself up well to be able to get as much of the ball as possible, and then hopefully use it as well as possible, because it is one of my strengths, I believe. Sometimes I don't quite execute the way that I would like to, and I probably do need to try and use my kicking a little bit more. I think, particularly with it being one of my strengths, I need to utilize that as much as we can. So halftime, the scores were pretty even. I can't remember exactly the score, but maybe it was 1 or 2 goals in it. It wasn't much at all. This third quarter, we started off relatively well again. It was probably pretty even most of the game right up until the last quarter. There was a little bit of rain involved there as well, so I don't know if that changed our ball movement too much, but it was a little bit slippery, and there's probably a few more fumbles that you're going to see in the second half here as well. And this is where, for me personally, I don't know why, but my performance started to dip a little bit. Like, I just couldn't get as much of the footy as I had in the first half, which is going to happen as a winger. I spoke about it a lot over my last few vlogs. There's going to be ebbs and flows of the game, and you're going to be hot one minute, you're going to be cold the next. You might get stuck on the bench like I did a couple times, especially in the last quarter. So things like that are going to happen, but I actually don't think I touched the ball in the last quarter. So that is going to be a focus of mine this coming week, is to make sure I stay involved in the game as much as I can. I didn't think I really changed anything. I thought my pressure was there. I was trying to chase. I was trying to provide options. For whatever reason, it just didn't come my way. And I actually laughed to myself in the last quarter, because every time I would swap wings, the ball would go exactly out to where I just was. And it felt like the ball was just trying to skip me in the last quarter in particular. And then in the last probably maybe 5 to 10 minutes, I got stuck on the bench. So that's just the way the game played out. I think I finished off with 20 disposals. I had a shot on goal, which unfortunately I missed. Had on my right foot and absolutely bellied it in the air. Tory didn't get it, but it was in the second or third quarter. But we ran away with the win, and that was the most important thing. It was good to be back on the winners list. I think we ended up winning by about 5 or 6 goals. But at the same time, we still got a lot of areas to improve on, because I think we kicked like 14 goals, 17 behind. So if we start kicking straight, I think we're going to be a very dangerous side, and I'm looking forward to that time, because yeah, it's an exciting future. We got a lot of talent in this group. We probably haven't been able to click or get it all together in one game just yet. And I think when we do, we're going to be very hard to beat. And come finals time, hopefully we're thereabouts, and we can start to do some damage and really time our run going into the end of the season and hopefully deep into September. So a game of two halves for me personally. I wish I could have finished out the game stronger, but that'll be my focus next week, of making sure it's a full-quarter effort. We'll drop Tori at the airport job as she flies to Melbourne to see her brother for her birthday, or his birthday, sorry, and see Lily for her last comp before her bodybuilding season ends. Now it's time to get a feed because I'm starving. I don't know if you can see them, but coming home with me. And you stop it.
14. I played, I think, the first 17 games.
Take me through it, because obviously, you know, when I see OnlyFans, because I've had some people that
Post tennis stuff, post everyday stuff, like when I'm...
Little post-game treat. It was weird having no one around, so no one's home. Both Tori and Lily are in Melbourne, so I'm going to enjoy. My brother's playing tonight. He plays against Essendon. So hopefully he goes well. Hopefully the team goes well. They can get the win. Now we're just kicking back. Also, question, the natural confectionery or Alan? Pick these any day of the week for myself. My food post game day doesn't really change too much. Fairly consistent with what I'm eating throughout the week. So I don't really feel the need to change anything. I feel like I've got a good balance between getting as many micronutrients in as possible, as well as enjoying the food that I'm eating. The only thing that really changes throughout my week is post game night. We always get fish bowl, hot chips, and I'll have a treat later that night as well. Apart from that, I enjoy all the food that I eat. I've got yogurt, muesli, blueberries, strawberries, grapes, banana. Nature's treat.
Yeah. Those teams were fit.
Early session this morning because we don't have any training at the football club tonight, so I'm going to try and get all my stuff done early. That way I can spend the afternoon editing this video so you guys can see. Typically a Monday session looks like some flush legs and mainly upper body, so enjoy.
Now we just start.
What I think a lot of people fail to realise is that if you're at semi-professional level, you're probably working harder than what AFL players would. Now, I know that's not going to count for every state league player. For someone like myself, on a day-to-day basis, I'm doing way more than what an AFL player would. I'd be ticking off pretty much the exact same amount of training. I've got a coach in Brad Drake in Adelaide who does all my programming for me. Then also, I'm trying to build a business, so it's a little bit different for me compared to someone else who's working full-time or part-time. So I'm working long hours, long days, pretty much from the minute I wake up all the way until the minute I go to sleep. I'm doing something productive towards my football career, business, or personal life. And I know that's not the same for AFL athletes because I've been in the system. But we probably get paid about 1% of what they do. If you want to know a bit more about the pay side of things at a VFL or state league level, let me know in the comments and I might do a video on it. Top of the morning. We're going to see the little fella. Wouldn't know how to tell the time if he was staring at him in the face, this bloke.
And that's a wrap. See you on May 12th. Stay fearless.